welcome to yet another tutorial. My name is Karolina, and today I have a very exciting project to share with you. I'll show you how to make this light up dress using my new sewing pattern called Cinderella, using this fiber optic fabric that was kindly sent to me by a company called Luminosata. As you can see, the fabric is quite structured, and the way it works is that optic fibers run through the fabric and are joined at the end. Then you take these LED lights that are connected to the battery pack and you direct the light through that outlet, and these fibers and the fabric light up. A quick tip: don't twist the LED lights as it will cause tangled wires. Instead, twist the fibers and your wires will be much easier to manage. And just look how gorgeous the fabric looks at night. I also want to mention in the beginning that you can also make this dress using a regular fabric. Each battery pack is connected to 10 LED lights, meaning you have to ideally cut the fabric in such a way to hopefully not waste any lights. You can cut through the fabric along the fiber optic lines, but once you cut through them, the rest will go dark as the LED light won't be supplied. That's why making a garment is best to use simple shapes with little to no curves. So let's move on with the tutorial. Measure 40 centimeters from the hem and mark a line on the fabric using chalk. This will be your front waist. Then measure the next line 40 centimeters away. This will be your shoulder line. Mark a third line 38 centimeters from the shoulder seam, and this will be your back waistline. Cut 4 pieces of elastic that are 18 centimeters long for the front waist panels, then 4 pieces that are 9 centimeters long for the shoulders, and lastly 4 pieces of elastic that are 15 centimeters long for the back waist. Sew elastic to the front panel following the chalk lines. Stretch elastic and then push the fabric to create more defined gathers. Continue to do the same for the shoulders and the back waist, for the left and right bodice panels. Then, repeat the same steps with the lining, but marking the same lines on the fabric and sewing the elastics. Place the front panel and lining together, right side to right side, and sew the sides together. Turn the bodice panel to the right side and repeat the same steps with the other side. Moving on to the skirt panel, mark a line with a chalk 30 centimeters from the hem. You can create pleats on the table, but I prefer to do mine on the mannequin. I'll pin the center front, center back, and sides, and then create even pleats on the waistline. Remove the fabric carefully from the mannequin with pleats still intact, and this will be your skirt panel. As you can see, the wires will comfortably hang a bit lower, so the waist area is not too bulky or stuffed with cables and remotes. Then I'll readjust the pleats slightly as the mannequin has a slightly bigger waist than me, and I'll measure to make sure that this panel is equal to the measurements of my waist, plus 2 centimeters for the seam allowance. Make a stitch following the chalk line to secure the pleats in place. Moving on to the lining, pin front and back panels together on the sides, and repeat the same steps with the second lining. Emotionally, I still need a break. Oh well. It's just a pin lining with 1 centimeter seam allowance to the right side of the skirt, following the chalk line. It's nice to meet you here online. Then mark the center front on the skirt, and before sewing the lining, insert left and right bodice panels between the skirt and lining. Then sew the waist together. Say you know what I mean, no I do, yeah. But not with As the next step, sew the lining to the other side of the skirt.
Spend my time alone with you. You and I got lost to lose, but I'm not in love with you. 1, 2, 3, oh hi, nice to meet you. Here online, no no.
Turn the dress to the right side, and you should have 2 lining pieces, and between them the fabric with wires.
6 right, right, oh man, that was supposed to.
Turn the dress to the wrong side and sew the lining and skirt together.
Push me, baby, let's go to the edge. See what Mother Nature brought us today. Yeah, yeah. I like it through your lens.
Cut 8 pieces of the cord and mark their placement on the center back.
Emotionally, I still need a break.
Fold the cord piece in half and sew them on the marked lines.
Understand. Ask me if I like it slow. Got my hand on my soul. It's all so pretty through the phone.
Then fold the second piece of the lining over the loops and sew the back together. Sew the other side of the back with a 20 cm long seam.
Here online, no no.
Then align the back panels and pin the lining right side to right side. And then also pin the second lining together and continue to stitch the back panels.
Can you see me? I'm right here. I'm right here. Little too soon, bound to the moon, mystery veils and shadow work. Sad old dreams, new mediocre, still in search of yellow ochre. I'm right here. Well, you can find me out there. Look for that circling square. Can you see me? I'm right here. Take a breath in, sigh out, shoulders down, see you there. Can you see me? Huh.
Turn the dress to the right side and mark the positions of the buttons.
You see me? Huh.
Then sew the buttons to the left back panel.
I'm right here.
Cut off the extra lining and pin back panels to the skirt approximately 2 cm from the center back.
Catch the moment, young believer. Which sound is better?
Then fold the panel up and stitch it again on the inside, following the previous stitch line.
I'm gonna be standing right here.
This will hide the raw edge, but will also lift out those panels for a better fit. Later on, we'll just cut off those wires, straighten out the lining and even it out if anything got cut up. Then overlock the hem of the lining.
You can find
Turn the dress to the wrong side and detangle the wires. Then connect the LED lights.
that circling square.
As the last step, we need to add a pocket for the remotes. I'll basically fold corners of this piece of fabric and then top stitch top edge. Then sew the pocket to the lining.
Shoulders down, I'll see you there. Can you see? Can you see me?
To play around with the neckline, you can tie a bow on the front or back panels.
Can you see me?
To cut up the hem of the dress, I'll adjust the mannequin to match my height with heels.
I'm right here.
Cutting off the hem was truly the most satisfying part of making this dress. And as the last step, I'll cut the hem with curved line of the back panels. And that's it, you own perfect Cinderella dress. This project definitely took me a very long time, but I'm so happy with the results. Thank you for watching.